Weekend Sports is brought to you by Wolfenstein Construction. It's homecoming week, and tomorrow the Pahrump Valley High School football team will face off against Spring Valley at 7 p.m. at Pahrump Valley High School. Sophomore cross-country runner for Pahrump, Bryce Odegaard, finished first place at the Bud O'Day freshman-sophomore final meet yesterday at Palo Verde High School in Las Vegas. Odegaard ran the 2.5-mile course in 13 minutes and 58 seconds. The Pahrump Valley High School volleyball team easily took down Cheyenne High School on Tuesday. They won 3-0. They won't have an easy win tonight, though, because they are on the road to Faith Lutheran. Faith Lutheran is currently undefeated. The PVHS boys and girls soccer teams played a tough Faith Lutheran team on Monday. The girls lost 5-0, but will have a chance to get revenge on Western, who squeaked out a win last time they played, next Tuesday. The boys tied Faith Lutheran 2-2, then played the Meadows School in Las Vegas and destroyed them 11-0. They played Mojave today on the road. The PVHS band travels to Basic High School in Henderson for Band Fest. The competition begins at 3 p.m. and the Pahrump Valley High School Golden Legion Marching Band will be the second school to perform in the Marble Division. Pahrump is one of 6 bands competing in front of 12 judges. U.S. softball player and gold medalist Jessica Mendoza made history by being the first woman to be an analyst for an MLB baseball game. Mendoza commentated for the Houston Astros and New York Yankees in the AL wildcard game and demonstrated her keen ability to speak about baseball, despite the differences between the two sports. Atlanta radio host Mike Bell decided to go onto Twitter and reveal his opinions of the matter, most of which are not appropriate for television. Some of the tweets that were appropriate are, really, a woman softball slugger as guest analyst on MLB wildcard game? Once again, ESPN is too cute for their own good. And you guys are telling me there isn't a more qualified baseball player ESPN can use other than a softball player? Give me a break. Mendoza is considered one of the best players of all time in the game. Bell issued an apology. This has been Weekend Sports. I'm Courtney Salmon with News 46.
The Nevada National Security Site Environmental Report for 2014 has been released and is available online at nv.energy.gov. This document is a collection of results from environmental activities such as air and groundwater monitoring and ecological surveys performed at the Nevada National Security Site and off-site facilities from January through December of 2014. The report includes estimates of radiological exposure to the public from operations and legacy radioactive contamination from the Nevada National Security Site. Taxable sales in Nye County rose in July over the same time period last year. July saw $45.7 million in taxable sales, which represents a 22% increase of July of 2014's total of $37.5 million. Nye County saw the second largest increase in sales behind Churchill County, who saw a 42% increase in sales. Clark County, in contrast, only saw a 10% increase last month. The Nevada Department of Wildlife is seeking to return a portion of tax revenues to Nevada through shooting range grants to local governments. A portion of the PR excise tax revenue is earmarked specifically for hunter education or shooting range development and enhancement. The funds translate to approximately $100,000 for Nevada that is available on an annual basis. Any individual or organization with a shooting range project proposal is encouraged to apply. Go to ndow.org for more information. The Bureau of Land Management attended one of the nation's most important mountain bike events to introduce a new access tool for trail riders all across the country. The mobile-friendly online tool features interactive maps for 20 of the nation's most popular trails on public lands. The maps can be accessed at blm.gov/mountain bike. The new suite of online maps will improve a visitor's experience by providing helpful information and eye-catching visual images of mountain biking recreation sites and trails. The Nevada State Prison is the latest addition to the National Register of Historic Places. The Nevada State Prison is one of Nevada's oldest state institutions. Established in 1862 in Carson City as the Nevada Territorial Prison, the facility was one of the earliest symbols of Nevada's growing status in the mid-19th century. Although rebuilt several times since 1862, the state prison reflects a century and a half of use during which Nevada administered a correctional system largely based on models remodels intended to rehabilitate prisoners for a return to public life. Prisoners served their time quarrying sandstone, constructing prison campus buildings, developing the prison's landscape, and working on the prison farm, which still operates 3 miles south of the state prison. The Nevada Department of Transportation is soliciting public feedback on Americans with Disabilities Act accessibility plans for Nevada roadways and transportation infrastructure. NDOT has surveyed all state-owned roadway sidewalks, ramps, slopes, pedestrian push buttons, sidewalk crossings, and other accessibility components on the more than 5,000 miles of state-maintained roadway to rank compliance with ADA accessibility guidelines. From that data, the department is prioritizing a list of potential future projects, such as improved sidewalk ramps and moving utility poles from sidewalks to enhance accessibility. For more information, go to ADA program at dot.state.nv.us. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Here is Josh Osborne with your Great Computer Deals Tech Tip.
Hi, this is Josh Osborne with Great Computer Deals, located right here in Pahrump, Nevada. It's time for another quick tutorial.
Do you ever get tired of seeing the same picture on your desktop wallpaper? Wouldn't it be cool to use your own custom photo? Here's how you can easily do it yourself. Normally when you click a mouse, you left click, but this time we're going to right click anywhere on the desktop and choose Personalize. In Personalize, you can pick from a selection of beautiful themes that include multiple wallpapers, but this time we'll choose Desktop Background. Now your computer wants to know where it can find the image you'd like to use. Click the Browse button to find it. Once you find your image and select it, choose Save Changes and you're all set.
Are you still having issues with your computer? We can help you. Come down to our store. We're located on Highway 372 across from Big O Tires. Or give us a call, 775-990-8833.
For the third time since records have been kept, the world is experiencing a global coral bleaching event. It's a major environmental incident. Coral bleaching is triggered by stresses on coral reefs. During bleaching, the coral expel the algae that live within them, exposing the coral's white skeleton. The symbiotic algae not only provide coral with its color, they also provide crucial nutrients. Without them, the coral will eventually starve. In all three global events seen so far, the coral stress has been due mainly to rising ocean temperatures. This bleaching event could kill over 12,000 square kilometers, about 4,600 square miles, of reefs by the end of the year. A group is now growing heat-resistant reefs in the Florida Keys and hopes to restore the depleting ones throughout the world. And we'll be right back with Noah Began and your weather.